Hello, is anybody out there? Still trying to figure out some settings on this system there. Okay, so let me get rid of my keyboard. How's everybody doing today? Good to see you. I'll put on my glasses. So what I'm doing. Okay, let's see. Elena, hi Don. I'm early and staying till the end. Wow. Okay, thank you. Does Victor want to have a heart-to-heart conversation with me? Okay, so let's look at Elena and Victor. What is going on between Elena and Victor? Please, Spirit. Ah. Just take a deep breath in and just let it out and settle into your seat. And let's see what Spirit wants us to know about Elena and Victor. Victor, Victor, Victor. Okay. Elena and Victor for their highest and best outcome. Does he want to have a conversation? Communication. So communication would be a sword of some kind, Elena. So we have a two-way give and take. We have, I'm getting a lot of pentacles here and the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups can be that card of, you know, your secret admirer. I'm not getting a solid yes that he wants to have a conversation with you. I do feel as though there is two-way abundance coming in for you. This Nine of Pentacles is my card of material comfort and abundance, but this is more along the lines of progression, making progress, feeling like you are on top of the world. And the Knight of Cups is definitely that night of taking action. Of course, the cups have to do with your heart space. So I'm not getting a solid yes. And maybe it's a thing where that person is working on their job, more working on getting ahead, making money. Let's have clarity, please, for Elena. Okay. Any more insights? Ah. So that Eight of Swords means you feeling stuck, and that Four of Wands is seeing better times ahead. I'm still not getting a yes, Elena. I'm not getting a yes that he wants to communicate with you. I do have this Eight of Swords here, but that Eight of Swords is saying that you're really stuck on this individual, right? So I am wondering if you're even actually seeing things clearly, because you know you do have that blindfold over your eyes. You know, it feels like you're all balled up about this person. Um, and the only one that can really clear that really is yourself. I'm not getting a yes that he wants to have a conversation with you, but I do feel as though there is love there. So I don't know um, what his feelings are, other than, you know, like, why is he not communicating? I'm not getting an answer really as to why. So I'm sorry about that. Hi, Jean. Frasier. So I'm not getting a real yes. I'm getting a feeling though that this person is working, like working on themselves, something, right? So I'm sorry about that. Let's move you over here like that. All right, let me go back up here. Mariana, will Christian's secret come out this month? Huh. Will Christian's secrets come out this month? So we want to know if Christian's secrets will come out in the month of August. For Mariana. Okay, Spirit, what do we need to know about Christian's secrets? Will they come out this month? Mariana is asking whether or not these secrets will come out in the month of August 2024. All right, let's. Christian's secrets. Gosh, and you saw me shuffle. So this is my patience and balance kind of a card. And I'm not getting a complete yes. I feel as though there is this card of patience. So the Temperance card is definitely a major arcana. So the Temperance cards is saying that there is perseverance involved with this. Trust in the universal timing of things. I do have that Nine of Pentacles again. This is about material security. So I don't know if this is a job space where this Christian person is in, but I'm also getting that Four of Cups, and that Four of Cups does talk about focusing on those three empty cups and not seeing the opportunities that are coming in. So with that Four of Cups, there is a feeling of being isolated. There is a feeling of boredom. So I'm not getting a definite yes that it's going to come out. It is saying that, you know, things are going to come out in the timing that it was meant for. So it'll come out, but it doesn't seem as though it's going to come out within the next couple weeks. So I hope that has helped you, Mariana. Jean. Okay, so let's see. May I ask what Gemini's thoughts and feelings were towards me? It's not romantic. Okay. Let's look up insights and information for Gemini's thoughts about Jean. Thoughts and feelings. What do we need to know about Gemini's thoughts and feelings towards Jean? It's not a romantic relationship. What is this person's thoughts and feelings about Jean? Okay, Jean, these are for you. Ooh, High Priestess. Ooh, Queen of Pentacles. Ace of Cups. So I'm not sure why that card was upside down. I don't think any of my other cards were upside down. Okay, so the High Priestess and the Queen of Pentacles. I feel as though this person holds you in higher regard than you realize. I do feel as though there may be an interest in there, but it can be just a friendship, right? Because it doesn't necessarily have to be a soulmate. It just could mean that two hearts are very much appreciative of each other's, space. So if it is not a romantic situation, then I would say there is a potential for good friendship here. It does look as though two people came from two different walks of life, and you both have full cups. That Queen of Pentacles, I really feel as though does represent you. So this would be money situation, right? This queen is able to make her own money. She is able to provide her own home. She does not necessarily have to have a significant other in order for her to be successful. And I feel as though she's a very grounded, very warm, kind, loving individual, understanding, very good friend. The Queen of Pentacles does represent Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. And that High Priestess energy is really tapping into your intuition, your mastery. This is also saying that you're very much aware of your sexuality. This is a keeper of secrets. So it feels as though if you were wondering what that person's feelings are, it feels as though they hold you in higher regard than what you realize. They look at you as successful, and it looks as though they look at you as a strong, independent person, right? And it looks like they want to be friends. So I hope that's helped you, Jean. Could be a very strong friendship. Okay, let's see who is next. Frisia. General for me, specifically in finances. Okay, so they want to look at their finances. Frisia. Please make sure that you put your questions in all caps. It's just easier for me to read them that way. And give me a thumbs up. That's helpful as well. All right, so Frisia wants a general reading. Let me move this up a little bit. Thank you. Okay. General. Okay. General reading for Frisia, but is looking at finances. Any information for finances? What do we need to know to bring in more money? How is their financial situation? Are there blocks? What may those blocks be? What can we do to eliminate any blocks? What do we need to know for their highest and best outcome, please? Okay. Frisia, these are for you. Ooh, looks like a tower moment. And conflict. There's conflict around you. But I do see that Knight of Pentacles coming in. So it is that new opportunities are coming. So with that Tower card, it feels as though something has kind of crashed to the ground. So I don't know if this is current energies that you are currently working through, meaning that your finances have crashed, right? Because you were talking specifically about finances. This is my card too of building something, but it's not built on solid foundation. So what happens is then you have a tower moment and everything crashes to the ground and you have to rebuild. So it is a big energy here. It is about unexpected change. It is about it can be very shocking and surprising. But again, these changes were you created these changes, right? You create everything in your own life. So whatever this is representing, I do feel as though there is some level of conflict, or this is competition, one or the other, or it could be that you are going to need some type of training, because this is also my training card, some kind of training to move into whatever your next role may be, or it's a thing where they want you to train because you don't know how to do their specific processes, something along those lines. But fives do represent changes coming in, and those wands are fast moving energy, right? So the wands and the swords move quickly. Swords can be an instant thought and it's done and over. Wands might take a little bit longer. Cups and pentacles, they take much longer. If you think about your emotions, it takes you much longer to work through your emotions, right? And then with the pentacles, it's manifesting. So, you put a thought out there, you put action out there, you work towards something, and eventually it manifests in the hard reality. So for you, I feel as though You will have an opportunity come in. When that opportunity does come in, you will need to take action. But this is also saying that if you're looking for a new job or a new role, you need to plant your seeds. So that means take action, move forward, put your resumes out there, apply for positions that may be even outside of what you would normally try to gain for yourself. That yellow card right there is a very positive card. Now, again, he is my slowest moving knight. So he's very patient and methodical. And I feel as though that for you is an important message. Okay, Frenza? So I hope that has helped you. It's not really giving me timing, but it is saying that an opportunity will come. And at the same time, you have to do something in order for that to come in. It's not just going to land in your lap, okay? You have to take action. Okay. Who's next? Wait. Wait. This thing scrolls far too quickly. Whit. Hi, Whit. Hi, Don. Is Bryant the Sag going to come back to reconcile with Whitney? Okay, let's see. So it's a Scorpio and a Sag. So fire and water. Whew, that's a good combo. So you're the one that's all emotions, and this person has got quite passionate energy, right? That Sag has passion. Okay, let's look at that for you. Bryant and Whitney. Will Brian and Whitney reconcile? So let's look at that. What do we need to know about this situation, please, Spirit? Can we have information for the highest and best? I would like as accurate information as possible. Any clarity, any insights? What do we need to know about this situation? Will they reconcile? Let's take a peek. These are for you, Whit. Ooh, somebody's going inside and looking at within themselves. There is that conflict card again. And the Knight of Cups. How weird is that? And I did separate those. So the Hermit card of stepping back. So if I'm looking at it from the perspective of you guys have split, you've gone to each of your corners. I'm looking at this like a boxing ring. I don't know why. That's the vision I got. You went to your corner and he went to his corner, and you're both kind of going within and really looking at things, assessing things. Is this the direction I want to go? Can we reconcile this? What do I need to do in order to make all of this work for me? So the Hermit is definitely that card of inner reflection. It is soul searching, really defining what it is, using your inner wisdom, using your inner mentor energy. And it's really saying that because of this conflict, that change is going to come. But I feel as though that energy is kind of still stuck right in the middle between you. And I feel as though with that Knight of Cups that there can be reconciliation because the Cups is coming back. It is taking an action. So I don't know if it's a situation where you need to reach out or if you need to give it a little bit more time. So let's ask that as a clarifier. Should she reach out to him to resolve whatever issue this is? Spirit, what do we need to know, please? For Whit. Does Whit need to reach out to Bryant? Okay, here we go, Whit. You're clarify. This is a victory card. So I do feel like you guys do need to patch it up. And I do feel that he is more of this kind of, and this was definitely, that King of Wands is definitely that Sagittarius energy, right? So I do feel as though he's still a little bit butthurt, whatever it was the conversation was, why it was that you split to begin with. There is that competition card there, or that conflict card, but it does feel as though with this 8, it's saying that victory is going to come about. This is my success card. It is fast moving energy, and I do see him as that King of Wands coming in, and I feel as though it's going to be okay. I don't have a timing because tarot is the worst for timing, but I do feel as though you will reconcile. So I hope that has helped you with. Okay, let's see who is next. Content. Hi, Content. So you're asking if you're going to get a job offer this week. So is Content going to get a job offer this week? Do you have anything in the pipeline that you have gone and interviewed with? Have you taken action? Okay, let's see what the cards have to say for you. Content. Will I get a new job offer this week? Will Content get a job offer this week? One more. Okay. Job offer or Content. These cards are for you. Woo! That is a very good card. I'm going to say yes, you should. When I get an ace, it's definitely a yes. That Emperor card could be the person that you are going to be either working for, or somebody that has, this is definitely a leader. This is definitely somebody who owns a business. This is a person of authority, very focused individual, very dynamic. I'm going to say this is an older person because it is the Emperor, and the Emperor embraces all the 4 kings in the deck. He's got rams here, so he's typically a fire sign, very hot energy, very down to earth, very grounded, but at the same time is constantly on the move, right? With this ace here, that is a new opportunity that's coming in, and it is saying that whatever it is that this job would be for you, you will love it. And with that Page of Swords, it is saying that it's a new opportunity coming in for you, and it is going to make some big changes for you. It is a new change, a new direction. You are going to be thinking about things a little bit different, expressing yourself in a little bit different ways, right? Because this is a new opportunity coming in. Pages are about new path, new direction. The swords have to do with the way you express with your thoughts and the way that you express with your words. And that ace is definitely saying yes. So I'm going to say that there is a very good chance that yes, you will get a job offer this week. So I hope that helped. MMC. Hello. Okay, let's see. Let me roll this up a little bit. If I can do it really gingerly. MMC, when will Pierre and I reconcile our friendship? Well, I can't give you a date, meaning that the cards don't really work really good. If you think about spirit, right? Time is a construct of the third dimension. There's no such thing as time and space. So, tarot does not do a good job in terms of giving you a date. But what I can ask is, Will you reconcile? Will Pierre and MMC reconcile their friendship within the next month? We can put a timeline on the question and maybe that will help narrow it down. So, will Pierre and I, MMC, reconcile our friendship within a month's time? 1 month's time. Let's see. Okay, MMC, these cards are for you. Ooh, look at you being all badass right there. Wow, very strong cards. I'm going to say there is a very strong chance that you will reconcile your relationship within the month. You do have two major arcanas, two very powerful major arcanas, and they're both yellow cards, right? So I feel as though you are this empress and your friend, what's his name? Pierre. Pierre is this magician. And I feel as though this two of wands is making assessments, right? The two is making decisions, and it is about your future. It is about how you want to progress. Where do you want to go from here? I do feel as you with this Empress that you have a lot of unconditional love within you, that you're a nurturer, that you are very creative, that you take very good care of yourself. You know how to create your abundance and your wealth. And I feel as though with this magician, that he has mastery of things, expertise of certain areas in his life. So he knows how to tap into his higher self, how to tap into his magician tools. And again, with that too, I feel as though you have choices and decisions to be made as in terms of moving forward. But I do feel as though this is a very passionate card. It's a very creative card. It's very motivational. So I do feel as though it is a more positive than it is a negative. So I do feel as though it is going to happen for you. And it may even be faster than that month because you got such great cards. So I hope that's helped you, MMC. Okay, who's next? Sweet Millicent. Wishing everyone a good reading. Very nice. That's nice of you. And then Vitalin. I can't, V something then or another. I can't read what your name is. I'm sorry. It looks like VTAN LIN. VTAN. Well, you know who you are. And I hope you're still here because I'm butchering your name and I'm really sorry about that. Why did my former best friend get mad at me? Why? Okay, well, let's look and see if we can pull up something and get some clarity on that for you. What is this about? What is going on with a best friend? Can we have insights and information, please? Clarity as to what's going on with this situation with the former best friend. Why was she upset? What was said? What was done? Was there gossip? Was there innuendo? Was there somebody that came between them? What was the story? Let's get some clarity. Okay, these cards are for you, dear. Ooh, Queen of Wands. Up, Six of Swords. And that two. So decisions have to be made. So with that six, I'm going to say that someone felt as though their feelings were hurt, obviously. This person is leaving behind choppy water. So I feel like this person walked away just because they felt like they needed to walk away. For some reason, they felt as though there was something that happened that made them feel as though they were very vulnerable. So I don't know what the situation is and why they got mad at you, But I do feel as though with this Queen of Wands, now the Queen of Wands is not badly aspected. So the Queen of Wands would be that very fiery, inspirational, creative energy. She definitely is a person who, you know, walks to her own beat. Like she doesn't follow the pack. She's the one that makes her own rules. And so this could either be you or it could be your friend, right, that has walked away. But I feel as though this is more your energy. Maybe you came on too strongly towards her or something, and she has walked away from that situation. Definitely, I can see that. That six is talking about persevering, and at the same time, those swords are talking about how we express with our thoughts and with our words. So, for whatever reason, she feels as though she's safer away from you at this time than with you at this time. It's not giving me a why, but it is saying I do feel as though there is a potential for you guys to clear up the situation if you decide that you want to try to reconcile, because I do see you're both kind of looking at how do you want to move forward in the future. And let's get some more clarity on that for you. Okay, let's see. What else do we need to know about this? Because I'm not really getting a definitive why or what. I'm just seeing that it's happened. So what else do we need to know, please? Okay. Huh. Okay, so this is my lying, cheating, stealing card, but this is also a strategy card. And the Two of Cups. I do feel as though your friendship would still be there. So it could be a situation where there was either somebody told this person something or this person has a wrong idea, impression, whatever it may be, as to what happened. Like your version is different than that person's version. So I'm not exactly sure. I do feel that seven is that energy of gaining experience. But I do see that Two of Cups there. So I do feel as though there's love between you. And this is your second two, right? This is your second two. So I don't feel as though it's dead, done, and over. I feel as though she might just be taking a break from you at this time, and that there is a potential to reconcile. Now, what I don't know is who said what to whom or why what was said, right? So if I'm looking at this just from, you know, jumping in with both feet, I do see that there is the potential that it can heal itself and that you will become friends again and that there's a lot of heart love between you. But this seven right here is definitely saying that this is my lying, cheating, stealing card. So I don't know if there has been complete truth between what has happened. And I feel as though you could clear that up just by having a conversation. So I hope that's helped. Okay, Ego. Hi, Ego. What are my coworkers gossiping about me? What are my coworkers gossiping about you? All right, we gotta look at that. Also, if you're new to my channel, I would absolutely love it if you would subscribe. I am trying to grow. And give me a thumbs up. That would be helpful. So, Eagle, what are my coworkers gossiping about me? Well, let's look and see what is the relationship and why do you feel that? So can we have some clarity and information on Eagle as to what her coworkers, his or her coworkers, why they're gossiping? And you did ask this question once before, so it must still be going on. So let's see if we can give you any more clarity. All right, you're going to have to tap into your inner strength. There is a feeling of off balance, and there is, yeah, that it's still there. It's definitely still there. That seven is my card of illusion, and not seeing everything completely clearly. So I don't know if it's you're not seeing things completely clearly. It does feel as though there's a lot of smoke and mirrors that are going on in your workspace. I do feel as though you are the strength card, meaning that you are using your inner strength to become very strong. People probably look at you and see that you have this inner strength, but at the same time, I feel as that whatever is going on is really kind of making you feel as though you're juggling. And it can be juggling anything. It can be juggling, your job and your home, can be juggling your job and your friends, or, whatever it is. It could be even affecting your health in some way. So I don't see a reason why, but I do see that it is happening. So let's see if I can get any more clarity for you. Can we have some clarity as to what is going on with this Seven of Cups, this card of illusion? And this card can't is it's one of the negative cards here in tarot is that seven. It is said that you're trying to gain some type of experience, but it's also saying that, you are not being shown everything you need to see. So it is that card of illusion, delusion. All right, let's see what else Spirit wants you to know. King of Swords. Huh. So I am seeing that there is a person involved potentially. So the king does represent like an older individual, or if it doesn't have anything to do with that king, it has to do with the situation itself. And this is my truth and integrity card, right? So this person or you, whatever the case may be, this situation needs to have some truth and integrity. So my suggestion would be have a conversation. I mean, it's not going to be any worse than what you're currently in. I do feel as though it would clear the air for you. This is a new opportunity that opens up your heart space, right? Because the cups are about your emotions and about your relationships. I think you just need to be direct and ask them. I know that's hard for a lot of people to confront other people, but there's a way that you can do it and just say, hey, I've got these weird feelings and I just want to clear this up, right? And see where it takes you. Because I do see that it is bothering you. So, because you've asked twice from my last live to this one. So, I'm not getting a reason why, I'm just getting that it's happening. So, maybe it's a thing where they don't want to let you in their little clicky circle. Could be something as simple as that. And then you got to ask yourself, do you want to be in their clicky circle? Is that important to you? Right? So that's what I got for you, Eagle. I know it didn't really probably give you the answer that you wanted, but I think the best thing is just to confront the issue and get it out of the way and move forward. Because otherwise, it's just going to keep balling you up. Okay, let's see. Who's next? Ah, Mariana, thank you. You're welcome. Musical Bear, what does RKW think of me? Musical Bear. Musical Bear. Okay. I'm going to shuffle these again. This is for musical beer. It's beer, not bear. Beer, musical beer. Yeah. What does RKW think of me? Musical beer. Sounds like a game. Like instead of musical chairs, it's musical beers. Okay, here we go. Musical beers. Up. Well, there's definitely a connection. Ooh, I love the world card. So I don't know if you work with this person. I do feel as though there's good teamwork here. I don't know how you have connected with this individual, but this Two of Cups here is definitely saying that there is some heartfelt energy here. Now, typically this card for me is my soulmate card, but it can also just represent kindred spirits if you're not looking for, a deep romantic relationship. And it does feel as though two people from two different walks of lives have come together and have come together with full hearts. So I do feel as though there is emotion there because you do have the cups, and the cups are your emotions. Now, what type of a relationship is it? It could be a love relationship. It could be just a friendship, right? But with that world card is saying that this is a perfect ending. Now, for me, the world is a big, big energy. This is saying that you have started at the beginning of one of your chapters and have now completed that chapter of some kind. This is a big ending. This is also saying that whatever is going on around you, that you're very much protected. And the world card represents all kinds of things happy, like joy, achievement, new levels of consciousness, harmony, feeling balanced, feeling fulfilled, the end of a phase of your life, right? And then you got that three. So the Three of Pentacles for me is that card of teamwork, dream work. This is saying that whatever it is that you do for a living or do as your job, that you're very skilled at that you have a good level of skill sets. If you are in a situation where you are coming, like let's say you work for yourself, this would be a situation where you're ending one project, but something else is lining up so that you will not be without money. It feels as though this is that energy of give and take, that you do very skilled work here. Or it's a situation where you and this other person work very well together in many situations. So I feel as though it's really good. I do feel as though there is a potential of love there. Now it's up to you whether or not you want it to go as into a deep romantic love, or if you just want to be so connected as friends. Now, the other thing that I am going to say, because you had that world card, I do feel as though your relationship is karmic. I do feel as though whoever this person is to you, that you've had other uh, lifetimes with that person, um, because that connection feels very strong to me. So I hope that helps you. Musical beer. Okay, let's see who's next. Oh, Jean, you are so kind. Thank you so much for helping me. Appreciate you. Hi, Vinka. Aw, thank you, Jean. Appreciate you. Hi, Ari. How are you? Ari, you always crack me up, girlfriend. I still think you need to change your name to the Empress instead of the Princess. So, has Rob Capricorn gotten any karma for not being honest with me and not being considerate with my feelings? Wow. Okay, let's take a deep dive on that one. So, Rob the Capricorn, he's messing with our Aries, the Princess. So you're just kind of wondering if he has gotten any karma. Is he feeling badly? Has he asked for forgiveness? Is he having any remorse? What are his thoughts and feelings about what he has done to our friend Ari? Can we have some clarity and insights, please? Ooh, I would say yes. I feel like somebody else is coming in for you, by the way. Okay, so with this five, I'm going to say yes. He feels as though he's been left out in the cold. I feel as though he feels I do feel as though he feels badly for what he did. I do feel as though he has some remorse. I don't know if he's the type of person that will admit that he was wrong or admit that he was sorry, because sometimes people do have a really big problem with admitting when they're wrong and saying they're sorry and really meaning it. So I do feel as though that he does have some, this is a negative card, by the way, this Five of Pentacles. It does feel as though you're being left out in the cold. These people would rather walk away from this church because back in the day when these cards were made, tarot cards were created in the 14th century. And so when these cards were created, these people were pagans, and this was meant to be a church, Catholic church, I don't know, whatever church this was meant to be. But that church did not help these pagan people, right? They would rather burn them at the stake, more than likely. But so these people would rather walk away from security and safety because they really don't feel as though they would be helped in this situation, right? So I feel as though there's something here that is really saying that he is feeling hurt because of what he did, but I'm not sure he's going to admit it. I also feel as though you are stepping into your chariot here, and leaving behind this situation, which I think would probably be a smart thing for you to do, unless you're in love with this person. That's difficult to do. But I do see that you are all armored up. Like if you look at this chariot guy, he's got his armor on, right? So I feel as though this is you. You might be closing down your heart because of this incident. But what I'm telling you is if you keep your heart closed, even though you're moving forward and you're closing down your heart, you're going to miss out on this knight that is coming into your life that does want to sweep you off your feet. Okay? So that's what I got. I hope that's helped you. Because that night is saying there's a new opportunity coming in for love. Okay, who is next? Let's see. She is AP. Hi, Patricia. Welcome. Thank you so much for being a new sub. If you would just put your question in all caps, it makes it easier for me to see. I had a fall about almost 2 months ago now where I fell on my face and broke my nose. And my bruising and all of that is still doing well. So I feel really good. My hand and my wrist are now all better as well. But I still don't feel comfortable having those glasses on my nose. They're just too heavy. So if I can just get all caps, that really helps me. Okay, so what does this week bring towards me? Love, peace, and abundance. I'm a Sagittarius. Oh, I love Sagittarius. My daughter's a Sag. So Sagittarius energy to me is very light, but at the same time, very creative and passionate and motivational, inspiring. My daughter's very fiery, but at the same time, she's gentle like a butterfly. She goes from here to there and she brings joy wherever she goes. So, okay. What does this week bring? For she is AP. So we just need some general cards. Clarity and information would be appreciated. Oh, so it looks like there's some sadness here. Ah, okay. So it feels like something has come in and that there is a layer of sadness here. There is a loss of some kind. A loss, and it doesn't have to be anything really big, right? It doesn't have to be like the loss of a person or something like that. It can mean that, like a loss of a friendship or a loss of a relationship or a love or whatever. Or it could be that you're just feeling just really apathetic and kind of bored, right? The thing about this guy that is standing here, though, is that if he were to turn around, change his perspective, he would realize that there are two cups right behind him, right? He's looking at those three spilt cups, but if he were just to turn around, he would see those other two cups. Now, as I was saying earlier, the two of cups represents soulmates. It represents happiness and joy and all kinds of good things. But right now, he is allowing his past, right? Because you can look at his body language. He's looking to the left. So if he was looking to the right, that'd be he's looking towards his future, but he's looking towards the past. So something has happened in your past that is making you feel kind of down, making you feel kind of sad. But what I do see is that you do want healing. You do have that three of wands here. So you are in a comfortable place, meaning that you're in a safe place and you are looking towards your future. That three is saying, what do I want to do next? Now, if you can see, there are three boats in the water. Why they did the coloring of the card this way on this deck, I don't know. But there are three boats out there, and it's a situation where you're either waiting for your ships to come in or you're wondering, how do I get on one of those ships and go out and have some adventures, right? So it looks as though you're looking toward your future. What do I want to create? It is a very creative card. It's a very inspirational card. And you're a Sagittarius, so I know you know this energy well. I do see an emperor coming in. Now, the emperor energy is definitely that energy of authority, leadership, and very focused ability to focus quite deeply. Now, this can represent a male person that may be coming into your life, a man that's coming into your life. It does represent the divine masculine. This person to me reminds, so I always think of this emperor as kind of like a Donald Trump. Not Donald Trump, the president, but Donald Trump, the businessman. This person has their energy in a lot of different pots, right? They have a lot of things going on. They know how to inspire people. They know how to create multiple businesses. So this person's a very astute individual. So I don't know if it's coming in as a person that you are going to be interacting with, whether or not this is going to be a mentor, whether or not this is going to be someone you work for or work with. But I do see this gentleman coming in. So, and the other thing is he's got rams, right? So the rams are definitely that Aries energy. So it could be an Aries, could be your dad, could be anybody. So I hope that resonates. I hope it makes sense. Okay, Patricia, general love reading, please. Okay, perfect. Oops, where did I go? I think I went too far. Hang on, let me find you again. General love reading for Patricia. General love reading for Patricia. What does Patricia need to know about her love situation? Patricia, this is a really weird thing that I'm going to say to you, but Are you thinking about going on a cruise? Because I keep hearing the Love Boat theme in my head. So something nostalgic is coming in. You do have a Page of Cups. There is an opportunity for love for you. And you have the Knight. All right. So that Six of Cups is saying someone from your past may be re-showing up. This is a nostalgic card. That six is about persevering, and of course the cups, which you've gotten all cups, which is exactly what you asked for, was a love situation here. Is I feel as though somebody from your past may be coming in. Not necessarily that you have to get involved with that person from your past, but I do feel as though that will spark some feelings for you that may be restirred, right? Restirred up. The Page of Cups is definitely a new opportunity for love. If you look at my page, he does have a fish. He doesn't want that fish to get away either. He does have a fish in his cup. So it does say that this is a new opportunity. It is going in a new direction. So if you have not been dating, it feels as though you will have an opportunity for someone to come in, and that person is the type of person who is the traditional romantic, right? That traditional romantic is the person that likes to go and have picnics in the park, and they like to have love notes, and they're just thoughtful, bring you flowers, and all of those types of things is the energy of this Knight. So I do feel as though there is an opportunity here. I do feel as though it is important to you as well. What I don't know is who it is, but I do see that someone from your past is going to come in and stir the fires, flame the fires for you. So maybe you know who that is. But that's what I got for you, Patricia. It looks like love is coming in. I just don't have a timing. Uh, Tarot is not very good at timing unless you put a clarifying message on the way that you ask the question. Okay, Gladys. Hello, everyone. I'm Virgo, and he is Leo. And for the last month or so, I am not feeling him. Something is not right. Please confirm. So, have you had any contact with this individual? Let's see. So, I'm Virgo. He's Leo. And for the past month or so, I am not feeling him. Something is not right. Okay, so let's just look. What is it that you're picking up? Are you picking up a separation? Has this person pulled their energy out of your relationship? What do we need to know about this person, this Virgo and Leo, please? So you're a Virgo. So you're a earth sign, and you are dating an earth sign, but you're not feeling him. Okay. Let's see what we get, Gladys. Oh, yeah, I would say you don't feel him. There's a tower moment. Oh, well, I have to call it like it is. I mean, these types of readings are really difficult because it feels as though your relationship was not built on firm foundation, or if it was, something happened that has raised all of that to the ground. I do see this Ace of Cups coming in, so I don't know if it's because this person has found someone new, because now I do see that Three of Swords there, and that is definitely a breakup. That is a loss. So you're not feeling him because I feel somebody else might have come into the picture. Let's see if we can get more clarity on this. And Gladys, are you in contact with this individual? Why is it that you haven't felt this person near you for the past month? Or maybe you haven't seen them. Is it a long distance relationship? What's going on? Whoop. All right, let's get some clarifiers, please. Yeah, I feel like this person has moved on. And I'm sorry. So I am going to confirm your gut's feelings were correct. I feel as though this person has walked away. I don't see well why. I just feel as though, other than the fact that maybe they found somebody else that they're more interested in, because of that ace, right? I do see that broken heart there. And we got that Six of Swords, which is moving away to calmer shores. And then that Chariot card. I feel as though this person has walked. And I'm sorry to deliver that message to you. It makes me feel badly. Okay, let's see. Hi, Anna. Ann Eva. Eva. IVA. Okay, what do we need to know about? Okay, can you see a love relationship anytime soon, please? I'm not interested in exes. That's awesome. Okay, let's look and see what's going on for you, Anne. A new opportunity. I see you coming in as this Empress. And I'm not really seeing a love situation coming in. I do see an opportunity either for your health, like improvement in your health, improvement in career, improvement in money. This is an opportunity for any of those things. And again, the pentacles are the slowest, one of the slowest moving energies, because this is talking about manifesting, right? Physical things in your life. I do feel as though you are this Empress at this time, so you're very fertile. You could create a relationship should you really want one, but at the same time, I do feel as though you are really tired of what you're seeing out there. This is my wounded warrior. It feels as though maybe you have done a lot of looking, or maybe you've dated a bit, or whatever the situation is. It is saying that if you just keep persevering, you will finally find your person, but I don't feel as though that is going to come in quickly. And I do feel as though you are being this divine feminine energy, that you're very fertile at this time. This is about abundance and all kinds of happy, good things. She is my divine feminine. She's about unconditional love. She is about taking care of herself. And this guy right here is, it just feels as though you might have been looking, and like you said, you don't want exes, but at the same time, they have taken their toll. So let's pull a couple more cards and see if we get any more clarity for you. Anne. What else does Anne need to know, please, about potential romance? Because as you can see, like this person, they've got like that They got that thing wrapped around their head, right? That means that guy's gone to battle. He's like ready for one more, confrontation or whatever it may be. But after that, he's done. So let's see what else we need to know, please, for in relationships. You are looking out there. You're looking towards your future, trying to look and find something. Ah, yes. Okay, there we go. The Wheel of Fortune. Woohoo! Okay, so I do feel as though you do have a little bit of this energy. Now, the thing about that energy is that's probably why you even put that caveat onto your question is like, I don't want any exes, right? You don't want people coming back. Because you're tired and done with that, right? And it really shows up in that card. What I do see though is you looking towards the future, somebody that you want to build an inspirational, creative, passionate relationship with. You are looking at this from the shore where you are in a safe position. You are looking out there, right? This is something that you do want. You do want to manifest this for yourself. And with this Wheel of Fortune, what it is saying is that your wheel is about to change. Now think about the Wheel of Fortune is constantly moving, but in this situation, it feels as though it is moving for a change of a lucky break. This is a karmic lesson or a turning point. And what you put out there is what you get back. So expect the unexpected. When this card shows up, it's a major arcana card along with that Empress. So I do feel as though you'll handle the energy just fine. Just get ready to take off when this opportunity comes in, because I do feel as though it will be fast moving energy for you. And it's going to be a lot of fun. That wheel does talk about your fate, your destiny. This person that's coming to you is meant to come into your life. And I feel as though things are going to really turn around for you. So I hope that's helped you, Ian. Hi, Diamond. I'm well. How are you? Sorry it took me a while to get to your message. All right, I think I'm going to put these guys aside and pick this deck. Let's pick this deck. Okay, who do we have next? Okay, so Gladys, I've already answered your question. If you were not here, you can go back and read it. RSN. Hello, Don. Can you please check if I will get a job in August? Didn't I already read for you? I thought I did. Oh, no, it looks like you erased your message. Okay, let's go back. Where'd we go? Where'd we go? Wait, I think I went too far. There we go. Okay. Okay, so RSN wants to know about job. All right. And I'm sorry if I skipped you. No, actually, I didn't skip you. Anne just rewrote her question twice. Hi, Diamond. Yeah, I'm doing great. Thank you. I'm still not wearing my glasses, though. They really just bother my nose now because my nose is so sensitive. But other than that, I'm doing really well. Thank you. How about you? Okay, so we are going to look at whether or not RSN is going to get a job in August. What is the situation with RSN and work, career, job, insights and information, please? Oh, you're going to get your wish. Oh, and you're also going to get a lover. Oh, yay. Okay, so here's the deal. This card right here is saying you're going to get your wish. So if you're wanting a job by the end of the month, you could make that happen for yourself. It is saying that you are going to get your wish. That's what this is about. Persevering, keep going. You are so close. But then you have the lovers. Now the lovers can represent two people that come together that have open hearts. This can be a friendship card, doesn't have to be a romantic love relationship card, right? So it can be a friendship. So it could be whoever it is that is you will be working with that you are going to get along with very well. So whoever that may be. But then I see that if a role is offered to you, that this is also saying that you are going to have a reason to celebrate. So it could be something that is far beyond your expectations in terms of a job or a role. If you were thinking that you were going to have to settle for something then less than what you deserve, I would say no, don't allow yourself to settle. Definitely go after what you want. The Lovers is definitely a partnership. It is can represent a sexual attraction, but it doesn't necessarily have to because you were asking specifically about work. And this Lovers card is about agreements, right? So this would be some kind of a healthy agreement between you and another person. And I do feel as though you are going to have a reason to celebrate. Now, typically with this Three of Cups, these are people that are like your friends. It's not necessarily your family, although unless you feel as though your family are your best friends, then that would be your friends, right? Whoever your friends are, I feel as though there is going to be a celebration and they're going to be celebrating you and your success. So I'm going to say yes because you got your wish. So RSN, I hope that helped. Ah, content. Okay, very good. Anna, thank you for the hearts. Beautiful hearts. Thank you. Right back at ya. Hi, Diamond. Let's see. Will there be any break or let up and good news soon in the back to back personal and financial issues happening? Hi, Sean. Okay, let's see. So we want to know about personal and financial issues for Diamond. What do we need to know about personal and financial issues for Diamond? Are they going to get a reprieve? Are you still obsessing about this, Diamond? I feel like it's just constantly on your mind. And the thing is when you get into that space, like it's really hard to get out of that space, right? It's hard to get distracted. It's hard to change your way of thinking, especially if you have any fear associated or you're feeling angry and frustrated, which also then brings down your energy. So let's see what the cards have to say about your financial situation. What can we do to bring some clarity and insight, please? Okay, these cards are for Diamond. Okay, there's hanging on to that money. This is the miser card. That means you're hanging on to your money too tightly. Six of Pentacles and that Two of Cups. So that Four of Pentacles is a fear card. It is looking for stability in your finances or in your career space. It is saying that you're putting your money before everything else and you're really worried about it. So this card is one of those ones where, you know, you're hanging on so tight for whatever reason. It feels as though it's very restrictive. I can feel that tension within my body, where this is a really big issue for you. I do see though with this six that something's going to come in and is going to give you a little bit of a reprieve. The other thing about you, Diamond, regardless of whether this is with you and your husband, but you as a person, is that you are a very generous person. And while you might not have a lot of money, you are generous with your with your knowledge, you're generous with the things that you can share with others. I do feel as though that give and take energy is really allowing you to break through this death grip on your money financial situation. And I do feel as though with that Two of Cups, something's going to come in and bring you a reprieve. Now, typically, this is a partnership or a relationship of some kind because it does talk about two people coming together. And those two people are coming with full cups. They are coming from different walks of life. And so for you, I feel as though this is saying that there is going to be a choice. There will be choices that need to be made in terms of it, how you want to move forward with your financial stuff. I don't see anything big that is coming in that's saying that you are going to have, you know, a tear down or a break off or a sudden stop, right? It's saying that little by little you're going to be increasing your finances. It's just not going to be like a big rush of money, right? You're gonna feel as though you have enough. But right now, I feel as though you're really hanging on to what you have, and you're hanging on to that idea of fear of spending the money that you do have in the event that you will need it. So for me, what that is saying is on some level, you are cutting off your abundance energy, and you have to ask yourself, why would you cut off your abundance? Maybe you need to do something that will allow you to free up those feelings, because I feel like this is all energy that you're creating within yourself, this fear of not having enough. And it could be lifelong lessons. It could be you might have felt this way from the time you were young. You know, I had that lesson from a long time ago because I grew up in a really large family, and we didn't have much, right? We were lucky to get food on the table. So I understand the energy, and I understand that sometimes that energy is instilled in us from our past. So I feel as though this is something that you can work on. I do feel as though your money will be coming in, but it's not coming in big waves. It's just coming in steadily. So I hope that helps you, Diamond. Okay, who is next? Sweet Millicent. Okay, so Diamond, I got Diamond. 1, 2, 3. Let's put this here. All right. Vinka. What good news is coming in for me very soon? Okay, so what kind of information do we have for Vinka? Can we have a general uplifting message for her? What do we need to know? Insights and information. She's looking for something to lift spirits. So let's see what kind of positive messages that we can bring that bring some insights to her situation. Vinka, these cards are for you. We have the Emperor here. We have the Judgment card here. And we have the Five of Swords. Okay, so right off the bat, you've got two major arcanas. So whatever it is, this energy is going to be with you for a little bit. It isn't going to be a one and done because the major arcana are the heavy hitters of tarot. Now, the Emperor does represent a divine masculine male. This person is somebody that could be a business owner or have multiple businesses. This is somebody who has a very fiery type of energy, could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Vinka. And this person is very motivated, very creative, very passionate, business minded, definitely. Uh, this person is someone who is either that you know this person, or this person is coming into your life, or this person is going to be making a big impact for you in some way. Uh, and this can represent just about anybody. It could represent a boss, could represent your father, could represent your significant other, could represent a brother. What I do see also coming in is the judgment card. The judgment card for me is a very big change is coming in for you. It's right in the very center of your reading here. The judgment for me is a new beginning. It's saying that you really need to pay attention to what's going on around you. It's also talking about something big. It is talking about facing fierce limitations, or looking for total transparency in something. This is aligning your heart with your motives, right? Aligning your heart with where you need to be, what you need to do, what your life mission is. I feel as though a lot of clarity will be coming in, and it can be overwhelming. So, what Spirit is telling me is whatever these two cards represent to you, you might have big emotions towards them, and to be very gentle with yourself. Allow yourself to feel whatever those emotions are supposed to represent for you. The last card that's coming in is this Five of Swords. Fives are about changes coming in. The swords are about the way that you express with your mind and your ideas. This can represent a conflict. So this can be words exchanged with someone. It might be this emperor that you might have exchange of words with. This card is that card of winning at all costs. Now, the thing I am going to say is, because I was saying that you will feel emotions towards this, be aware that whatever you speak, however, whatever words you release, you can't take back, right? So, whatever this is representing for you, be aware that once the words come out, you can't take them back. All you can do is ask for forgiveness, and then it's up to that person as to whether or not they want to forgive you for whatever you're saying to them, right? But again, it feels as though this can be a contentious kind of a card. So I don't know what this is directly associated with. So I am going to pull another clarifier for you and see if we can get any more insight for you, okay? Vinca, Vinca. I did that wrong. Oh my gosh, we got that same card again. So yeah, there is definitely some conflict going on here. Conflict, words, thoughts. That is about two-way abundance, and then the world card. So whatever it is going to come to an abrupt end, and it's going to be over with. But for right now, this is really saying that whatever this conflict is really big. It's definitely a very strong energy, is what I'm trying to say. That six here does say that it does feel as though you will make up, or that you will have a two-way abundance, or that you will be able to resolve this. And then it feels like once whatever this conflict is, it feels as though it will be done and over, and that it will come to a peaceful ending. But until that happens, right? Until that happens, be careful with your words, and also be aware of your emotions. Allow yourself to feel whatever it is you need to feel. Woo, so I hope that's helped you, Vinca. Okay, who is next? Sean. I called my uncle and asked him for a favor. He still hasn't called me back. Should I call him in the morning, and will he be able to help me? Okay, let's take a look. Okay, so this is for Sean. Sean wants to know if his uncle's going to be able to help him. Should he contact his uncle, reach out again, and ask if he will help? What's the situation with the uncle? Can you give me some clarity, please? Okay, Sean, these cards are for you. Get a definitive answer, really. I mean, the lover's card does represent that you guys do have a close relationship, a loving relationship. So it could represent your relationship with your uncle. Now, I don't know if your uncle is involved with a woman that would be a very fiery, kind of a passionate woman. Maybe that's the reason why he hasn't gotten back to you yet. Um, and I can feel that it is tugging at your emotions because you're asking for help. And the other thing about this card is it looks as though you're looking at what you don't have compared to what you do have, but I'm not getting I'm not getting things really, really super clear. So I am going to pull a couple more cards for you and see what else Spirit wants you to know. Or that might be an aunt. Could that be your aunt? Just really not getting an answer for you. I feel as though I mean, you certainly could reach out. If he's your uncle and he loves you, he's not going to be bummed out because you're bugging him, asking him for help again, right? Unless you have a contentious type of a relationship with him, right? But I do feel as though you are feeling kind of down in your cups because with this Four of Cups here, that is a card of feeling isolated and frustrated, and I can feel that. I do feel as though whatever that frustration is, it is going to end in a positive way. You do have this Empress card here. So if it is a thing where your uncle is not able to help you, I feel somehow or another this is going to get resolved in a positive way, but I'm not seeing a definitive yes that he's the person that is going to help you out. I am seeing that it will get resolved in a way that is helpful to you, but I'm not sure he is that person. Maybe you are going to call on someone else to help you. Or you can call him. I mean, but I'm not getting a definitive answer that yes, he's going to, get back with you in today. There was no cards that indicated that. So I hope that's helped in some way. Okay, who is next? Let's see. Yeah. Highness, is David R happy with Robert H? Okay. Is David R happy with Robert H, work related? Again, if you're brand new to my channel, I would absolutely, oh, I've got a hummingbird right out my window. Aw, they're so sweet, aren't they? Gentle little birds. Okay, so David R. Happy with Robert H. Let's see what the cards have to say. This is for Highness. Somebody's having to defend their position. Knight of Wands is somebody's taking action, and that 10 of Swords is saying something dead, done, and over. So I'm not getting a yes or a no. I'm getting more of a person is having to defend their position, or that they're getting accolades or getting attention, and that they're having to protect their space for some reason. That Knight is saying that action needs to be taken. This is a very fiery, kind of inspirational type of an energy. And then that 10 of Swords feels as though someone has been stabbed in the back. So I hope you know what that is relating to, because that is that feeling. That 10 of Swords said something is dead, done, and over, but somebody feels slighted. Somebody feels as though somebody has stabbed them in the back. And I don't know if this is a different situation than previously, right? But I do feel as though something is dead, done, and over. There is a stab in the back. Somebody is defending themselves, and whatever is happening is going to be a fiery, hot action is going to be taken. So I hope that helps. Highness. Okay, let's see. Yeah. My best friend got mad at me for posting a picture of her with some friends at a bar. We were all joking around. She told me I was weird for taking her picture without asking. Wow. Yeah, I could feel all that contention too. I don't know if you're still here in the chat. But yeah, I could feel that as I was reading. I was telling you, I was feeling it in my body. Elena, you're very welcome. Pina. Why don't they show regret for shutting me out? Okay, Pina. Let's take a peek and see. Why is there no regret for shutting you out? Oh, that's such an ugly feeling too. All right, we're gonna look at this. Can we have some clarity and insight as to why? Pina, 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 Panina, Pina. I don't know. I really am awful with names. I'm very sorry about that. Okay, we're gonna pull cards and see. Ooh, all right. So we start off with that Page of Wands. Pages are about a new path, a new direction. This is also apprenticeship. So if these people are younger than you, I would chalk it up to immaturity, because pages are typically people that are under the age of 13. It doesn't mean that they are under the age of 13. It could be their mentality, right? Is that they're just not mature. They're not um, they're not mature, right? I do feel with this Sun card though, I do feel with the Sun card though, this is your yes card. I feel as though the sun is shining on you. There is healing around this energy. The sun is my yes. So if you've been asking for something from spirit or from your higher self, your angels, you've been manifesting, working on something, I do feel as though it will come in for you. At the same time, I do feel as though something is going to really be a big change in your life. Something that is going to feel as though the carpet has been yanked out from underneath you. The Tower card is a very disruptive energy. It's an unexpected change coming in. And it is that energy of a foundation that is not built on a solid foundation. So when you look at the tower, you know, it's built so that it goes up to the sky, but this is coming in and everything is falling to the ground. So something's going to come in that is going to really affect the way that you're thinking and feeling. Now, the other thing I am going to preface is I don't want you to freak out thinking, you know, your whole world's going to turn upside down. This tower card has been showing up for many people for the past couple of months, and I feel it has more to do with what's going on with us on a collective level. And it may just feel as though that energy is kind of going to sweep you up within it. And the other thing is, you were asking me a question specifically about why they don't show any regret. I feel as though this is going to be their outcome. Whatever it is that they're building, whatever it is that they're doing, I feel it's not going to stay together. So I feel as though that is their karma, and I feel as though some big changes coming in. So it is going to even change the way that you think about this whole situation. So I hope that has helped you. Pena. 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 Okay, who's next? Jane, you're such a sweetheart. Thank you. Hi, Serial. How are you? Okay, he doesn't get karma right away or in the current lifetime. Maybe in the next timeline. Maybe. Ah. Yes, Ari, I saw that in your cards. You had a crush on him, but instead of being honest, yeah, it's too bad. But you know what? At least now you know where you stand, and now you know that you don't want that anywhere near you, right? You don't want that energy near you. Infinity. Hi, Infinity. Messages from Spirit regarding my current energy, please. Sure. I agree. Guys need to be honest. I think there is an age bracket where they just can't seem to, well, and it's not all of them. It's the players, right? It's the players that are difficult. Okay, Infinity. Current energies from Spirit regarding what is going on in your life. Let's take a peek and see what is coming in for you. What is coming in for Infinity, please? Ooh, a victory. Ooh, wow. This is some heavy stuff right here, okay, Infinity? First of all, we start off with this Six of Wands. This is a beautiful card. It's a lovely card. This is my card of victory, successes, accolades. You know, he's up here on his horse. He has completed some major thing in his life and people are recognizing him. So this is kind of the energy that you are starting off this reading with. However, there's also a level of fear in this reading because the Moon card. Now, the Moon card for me, if you're going to look at all of the major arcanas, you have the Devil, right? And you have the Death card and you have the Moon card. Those are the three negative major arcana cards. The Moon for me is that card of hidden truths. This is saying that you really need to trust your intuition, go within yourself to find your answers. This is saying that you have to walk through the dark night of the soul. You have to walk through your fears in order to get to where it is that you want to go. Now, the thing about the moon is that this is the death of the ego. So it's facing your fears. And if this were a card associated with a person, let's say you were asking about a relationship, I know you're not, you're asking for general energy. But if it was a relationship situation, I would say you need to be very careful because this person keeps a lot of secrets. And if you're looking for truth and integrity, secrets doesn't fall under that category for me. However, what else is coming is the Seven of Swords. Now, you can see the Seven of Swords is a gold card. The gold card in tarot are always a very positive card. So this card is a card of strategy of some kind. Now, the story behind this card is this guy and the people that he's with are in a war against those people in the background. And what has he done is he has snuck into the enemy's camp and he's stealing their swords so that he doesn't have to, so they don't have the tools to fight them, right? So he's using strategy. He's looking at things outside the box. So this card is also my card of lying, cheating, stealing. You need to be aware that that energy may be around you, so be careful. This is my card of if you go out at night, you're female, you go out at night, you definitely want to be aware of your surroundings. If you gas up, you want to gas up during the day. Like be smart, right? Use your common sense, especially if you're a female out traveling by yourself. But this is my card of strategy. It feels as though something's going to come in that is really going to make you face your fears, right? And if you're able to do that, I do feel as though you are going to feel victorious. But let's see if I can get one more card or two for you to give you a little bit more additional insights as to what that strategy is regarding. What area specifically? All right, let's look. Ooh, fast moving night. So this is going towards your dreams. So it looks like you've got some kind of a victory. It feels as though you do have a little bit of fear of something. I'm not sure what that fear is associated with. I will tell you that your successes are walking through that fear. Because the story of the moon card, let me show you this card, if I can get it closer to there. You can see that there's a lobster coming up out of the water. And what that guy is doing is he's leaving his comfort zone. He knows he has to go by the dog and the coyote, which are your basic animal instincts, right? Loyalty and your animal instincts. He has to go past the Tower of Fear and go to the back mountains to get his successes. So I feel as though whatever it is that you're creating for yourself, I do feel as though you're going to need to strategize it, but it is saying that you need to take action and you need to take swift action. Stop thinking, start doing towards whatever your dream is. So I hope that makes sense to you, Infinity. I got lost again. Uh, Infinity, there she is. Okay. This is Ari, Jean, Serial. You are getting popular. Yay, thank you. Oh, Serial, thank you so much. Yes, I try to get those messages into the community feed because I feel as though I'm not the only one that is following the crazy energies right now. We are in Mercury retrograde, so be aware that Mercury retrograde does affect communications. So you might hear things in a way, and it might not be the way the person intended, right? That Mercury retrograde is a tricky one. Okay. Let's see. Hi, Diamond. Yes, I did. RSN, you are welcome. Yeah, the whole thing about healing, as you get older, it just takes longer. It takes longer. Melissa. Hi, Melissa. So, Melissa wants to know a general reading for tomorrow at work. So, she wants to know how tomorrow's going to work. Okay, Melissa. What's going to happen to Melissa? What's she going to have a good day? She's going to have a bad day? How is it going to be for her at work? Ooh, that's a great card. Oh, yeah. Whew. Okay. All right. So I feel as though you are in a good space, but I do feel as though there is toxicity around you. That might be the reason for your question. I do feel as though there is good teamwork there, but I do feel there's somebody that's toxic, right? So that is that devil energy. It's somebody that has a very obsessive nature. It can represent addiction. This is somebody with a narcissistic personality typically. And there is manipulation associated with that devil card. Now, the thing about that devil is if you are in this toxic situation and you are aware of it, it's obvious to me that you know how to protect your space. You come in as the Empress. She, to me, is the divine feminine. She's that unconditional love individual. She knows how to take care of herself just fine. And I do feel with that Three of Pentacles that there is good teamwork there, but there is that level of toxicity. So maybe you know who that person is or what that energy is. And I feel as though if you just try to stay away from it, you will be okay because you do have that three. And that three does say that you are a good worker, that you have good skill sets. But there is something toxic in your environment. So you are picking up on something. So I'm confirming that for you. And what it is, I don't really know. I don't feel it's you. I feel you're the Empress. And I do feel as though the environment itself, the people that you work with are okay, but something within your environment is negative. So I don't know if it's the company itself or if it is your direct supervisor, where that energy is coming from. But I do feel that you just need to protect your space and try to stay away from that energy as much as you possibly can. So, Melissa, I hope that's helped. Hi, Anne. I think I've already answered a question for you. So I typically will only answer one question per live, if you wouldn't mind. Conflict with the Emperor. Yes. Okay, let's see. Oh, thank you. Thank you for your kindness. That's very kind of you to say. Sean is a girl. Sorry about that. Sky, hello. Did Brian like my profile pictures? Okay, Sky, let's take a look. Did Brian like Sky's profile pictures? Well, I'm not getting a yes or a no. I am getting a winning at all costs, so I'm not exactly sure what it is that you're winning at, but I do feel as though there is conflict here. It is a five. Winning at all cost is putting yourself first, right? Winning at all cost. I do feel as though you are coming across as this Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords for me is that queen or the energy of truth and integrity. So I do feel as though that would be representing you, seeing clearly. And I get that Three of Pentacles. Now, the Three of Pentacles to me is a work card or a teamwork card, something along those lines, a collaborative kind of an energy. I'm not getting a yes or a no specifically to your question. I'm going to pull one more card and see what else Spirit wants you to know, though. This is for Sky. What else do we need to know about this Spirit? Victory card. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to say that there is interest there. I do feel as though this person holds you in higher regard than what you realize, or that this person could be putting you up on a pedestal as well because you're up on the high horse, right? You're up on this high horse. So I'm going to say, yeah, I think that there is a potential connection there. I do feel as though you are trying really hard, which whatever that means to you, why that's important. But that's what I got. Hope that's helped, Sky. Oh, you've never asked for anything before. That's too bad. Did I miss you before, Ann? I'm sorry. Let me look. All right. Oh, I did skip you. I'm sorry, Ann. Okay, let's look. Do you see a romantic relationship with John? He is a Cancer. I will see him again in October. Okay. Sorry about that. So this is about Anne and John. Romantic. Will it turn into romance? All right, so these cards are for you, Anne. Justice, Five of Cups, and the Temperance. So the Justice card is definitely my card of legalities, but it's also my card of truth and integrity. So the Justice card is a major arcana. It is about truth and being on the right path. It is talking about karmic justice. It is about the legal process. It's talking about a person that is looking for fairness and truthfulness. So I feel as though this may be your energy saying that when you move forward into this relationship, that that's what you are looking for. However, I do see a level of disappointment. I don't know if this is you or if this is him. Somebody has a loss of some kind, loss of love of something, right? The thing about it is with this five, it is a change in your life. It's a fast moving change. It isn't something that is, stuck. and that you can't move away from. But at the same time, if this person were just to turn around, they would see those two cups there, which for me, two of cups represents soulmates, or at least kindred spirits. So there is a loss. I don't know if he is in a situation right now where he is mourning something, someone, a situation, or if this is you mourning a situation. The Temperance card comes in. This is another major arcana. This is my card of patience, balance, and perseverance. So if you are interested in this person, I do believe that if you just kind of keep it cool, I feel as though it can move into that direction if that's what you are looking for. So, and I hope that answers your question. And I apologize if I skipped you. It's hard to do this by myself with so many people writing. Haha, younger, yes. Very good. Oh, thank you, Infinity. Well, she says, I've been enjoying your collective readings and been hearing about good things coming through. Hope it comes to me. Janie Jane, can I have a general reading? Yes, thank you for subscribing as well. And Infinity says, thank you, that resonates and helps a lot. Thank you for the feedback, I appreciate that. So Janie Jane, these cards are for you. We are going to look at what is coming in. So just know, if you're new to my channel, I start at the top. I read all the questions. If you're here or you're not here, because I figure you can always go back and listen if you're not happening to be in the chat at the time I read. So at least you have that, right? If you can't stay because you have something else, I hate to keep everybody waiting, but readings do take time. So, Janie Jane, here is your general love reading, sister. Let's see what we've got in store for you. Oh, and we have a King of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups and an Eight of Cups. So the King of Pentacles for me is a king, somebody with a lot of knowledge, typically an older person. I'm going to say at least older than 40. Because the way that the cards break down, you know, we have a page, we have a knight, we have a queen, and a king. The king and the queen usually mean older, but this king is somebody who is very grounded, a very earth energy. So it could be a Taurus, a Virgo, a Capricorn. This is a person who knows how to make money. This is a person who loves their home life. This is not someone who is fiery. Usually, typically, earth signs are more slow moving. We'll get things done. We do plod a little bit. We do procrastinate a little bit. I can say that. I'm a Taurus, so I know. But this person does know how to make money. They know business. So I feel as though this person that would come in would be an individual that would definitely be able to provide for his family, or provide, you know, a solid base, a good physical security foundation for you. I see you coming in as the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups for me is the energy of a person who is emotionally stable, a very emotionally gifted individual. This person comes from their emotions. You didn't say what sign you are. Typically, they're Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, but it's not limited to that. But that is a person who allows their emotions to really dictate how they think and feel about things. It comes from an emotional place more than it comes from a logical place. Not that you don't have logic, so don't take me the wrong way. But what I am saying is that you are focused on your heart, those things that are going to bring you happiness and joy. Now, the Eight of Cups is somebody walking away from something that no longer serves them. And they're walking towards that Nine of Cups, which is the wish card. So if you're walking away from a situation or you have walked away from a situation, I feel as though what is coming in for you is that potential for a new romance. Definitely. This is walking away from all of those obstacles that are keeping you from being centered in your heart as well. So I hope that has helped you. And thank you so much for your question, Janie Jane. Okay, Wealth 28. Will PM be the one who replaces me at work when I leave? Oh, okay. So let's look. Wealth 28. Wealth 28. Will PM be the one replacing me at work when I leave? Okay. Oops. Wealth 28. So the question is, will PM be the one replacing me at work? Ooh. Huh. I'm not getting a definitive yes. I am getting you as the Queen of Wands, which is that fiery queen. I do feel as though with this 10 of Pentacles, though, you are looking towards something that is going to bring you more physical security or a pay raise of some kind. This card is about making more money, leaving a legacy, coming into money, right? Because it's the 10 of Pentacles. It's all money. So it is saying that if you are moving to a new job, it's going to be a very positive job for you. However, the person that you're asking about looks as though this person is like the wounded warrior. It feels as though that person is feeling as though they might be slightly out of the like they're working too hard. So I'm not exactly sure if they're going to replace you with this person or not. Maybe that person doesn't quite live up to the expectations of your supervisor or whoever makes that decision. But if you're leaving because you are getting a better job or a new job, I'm going to say that the money is there. So Wealth 28, I hope that has helped you. And you know, it's kind of hard sometimes to read people through other people because it's not affecting you directly. It doesn't really affect your life in a positive or a negative way. It's just kind of a curiosity. So since it isn't really affecting you, tarot can be weird that way, you know, especially since that person isn't asking the question about their highest and best outcome. Just so you know. Okay. Yvette. Hi, Yvette. Good to see you. Will I get a job in the healthcare field before the month ends? Hi, Sky. I did answer your question. You'll have to go back in the video and watch. And like I was saying, if you're new to my channel, I will answer all the questions if I can see them. And I just keep reading. I just go down the list. If you're here, you're here. If you're not, you can always go back and listen. Because I don't delete the videos afterwards. I leave them there. So, okay, so Yvette wants to know whether or not she is going to, I'm assuming Yvette is a girl. I had a friend that named Yvette, by the way, growing up in high school. Okay, will I get a job in the healthcare field before this month ends? Okay. Let's look at Yvette. What does Yvette need to know, Spirit, in terms of job in the healthcare industry? Will she be offered a position? Will she interview? Will she have her foot in the door, at least being able to interview and speak to people that make decisions on these things? And will a job be extended to her by the end of August 2024? Okay, Yvette, these are for you. So it looks like you're walking away from something, and whatever it is bringing in a new idea of some kind. And I'm going to say with that ace, with the ace, I'm going to say yes. I feel as though you're walking away from something that is no longer serving you. So I don't know if you're currently in a job and you're just fed up and you want to move forward. I feel like that is actually your best bet. You are listening to your inner guidance to do that. I do feel with this ace that something is going to open. I feel as though you might be able to interview. You might not actually get the job by the end of the month, because that's like, 2 weeks away, unless you're already far along in your process, because healthcare and biotech, all of these companies are so super slow at making decisions on things. But what I do see is wherever it is that you're going to is going to be taking you on the right path. It is going to allow you to feel as though you are more in line with what you are meant to do, or what it is that you would like to do. It is going to bring you a lot of stability, and it also is going to allow you to be very truthful and integral in the way that you present yourself, your skill set to your potential job, employer, company, whatever, right? Healthcare. Yeah. So with that ace, aces are typically my hard yes. So I'm going to say yes. Wow, 3 months ago. Yeah. And you walked away. Why? Why? Because it was crap, right? Ah. All right, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be rude. I'm not trying to be rude. But yeah, I do feel as though there is an opportunity. Have you been interviewing, Yvette? Because it's funny, I've done readings for people where they have asked me very similar questions. But these things don't just land in your lap. You have to take action. You have to put yourself out there, right? So hopefully that's what you're doing. Okay, macaroni. Why is Rachel always in a bad mood? Ah, see, yeah, bad surroundings. Okay. Well, good luck. I wish you the very best. I hope that something opens up to you that makes you very happy. It feels as though that is the direction you are meant to go. You did have the Justice card there, and that card is always my card of being on the right path. So I'm going to say, I think it's going to line up for you, Yvette. Okay, macaroni. Why is Rachel always in a bad mood? Okay, let's look and see if we can see why. You're very welcome. Why Rachel is always in a bad mood. Why is Rachel in a bad mood? What's going on in Rachel's life that is affecting macaroni? Okay, so if I have not read your question and have not answered your question, please repost it at the bottom in capitals, because I am going to be ending my readings. And Jean, I would love to pull cards for you. So if you have a question for me and you're still here, I'll be happy to read for you. Macaroni and Rachel. Why is she always in a bad mood? Let's see what the cards have to say. Yeah, there's definitely conflict there. Wands is passion. So it's not really giving me a reason. It does say that there's conflict. There's definitely conflict here. Conflict, competition. So I'm not exactly sure if this person is a friend of yours and they're not being completely honest with you. I'm not exactly sure what it is. But there is definitely a conflict here. However, I do see that there is an opportunity to clear the air because this is an opportunity coming in. This is inspiration, creativity, passion, motivation, and your intuition. So it's possible that you have a conversation with this person to clear things up, right? I don't know if that energy is directed towards you or if this is home life for that person. This could be that they live in a conflicted situation, and that would definitely be a reason for someone to, feel aggravated all the time. The star card is coming in and saying that deep healing is needed or deep healing is taking place. Now, the star card for me, since you're asking about this other person, is about opportunities and healing after trauma. This is also my long-term plans and goals card as well. So whatever is coming in for this individual, I do feel as though there is conflict around them, and it might be a situation where they don't feel comfortable discussing it with anybody else. Maybe they are embarrassed. Could be an embarrassing situation. Maybe this person lives at home. I don't know their situation at all. But what I am seeing is that an opportunity will come to give them inspiration to get out of that situation, and it will allow some deep healing to come in and help them get on the right path. So I hope that has helped. And again, it's one of those situations where you're asking about somebody else's emotions, but they're not really directed towards you, other than them being angry all the time. But that might not be directed at you. That might just be directed outwards because they can't handle whatever it is that they're going through, right? Okay, thank you, Jean. That's right, I did. Ah, gosh. Okay. Okay, here we go. Hi, Don. What are Fabian's thoughts and feelings about me? Theriana. Theriala. I'm not sure how to say your name, dear, but you know who you are. Tharanlya. Fabian and Theranawa. Something like that. Okay, so what do we need to know? Fabian and T. I'm going to call you T. It's easier. What is coming in? Ooh, big energies. Hmm. Well, the Judgment card is definitely a card of a big awakening, or this is saying that you need to pay attention to something. Something big is coming. This is about, being totally transparent, aligning your heart with your spirit, kind of a thing. It is an aha moment and it's big. So something's going to come in and it's going to bring in a lot of clarity for you. The Four of Pentacles for me is hanging on to your money too tightly, or it is a situation where this person is focusing so much on their job space, right, that they're looking at their job or they're looking at their money space and feeling as though they don't make enough or they are not completely stable in their money situation. As you can see, this person has definitely got their hands wrapped around that coin, right? He's balanced a coin on his head. He's got one wrapped around his heart. So I feel as though his focus may be about job right now. And the other thing is we have that Eight of Cups here, so it feels as though someone is walking away from difficult situations. So I don't know if it's a situation where this person is feeling the pinch of money and they're just looking at, trying to make more money, walking away from situations of emotions, trying to hold their emotions in check. That would be another way to look at this card. So I'm not really sure what those person's feelings are toward you, but what I am seeing is this person is definitely got their focus on money and that they're walking away from anything that is feeling as though it isn't aligning with their heart. So that's what's going on with Fabian. All right, Scott, here. Scott, can you repost your question for me, please? You. Sky, if you repost your question, I will read for you. And then after that question, I am going to sign off because I've been reading for almost 2.5 hours. I am also, so today's Wednesday. Okay. Thank you, Jane. But Sky, if you're still here, post your question and I'll read for you. I thought I did read for you, but maybe I missed you. And if I did, I apologize. I didn't mean to. Mwah. Sending you big kisses back. think she's still here because she's not posting, and I didn't see that she had actually posted a question. So, okay, looks like it's me and you, Jean. Thank you so much again for your help. You're very kind. I'm going to send you some love here. Sending out all kinds of love, happiness, joy, and good health to everyone that has popped into this reading today that would like to accept those beautiful energies. I also ask that spirit align with the higher selves of everyone who tapped in, that is looking for blessings, love, anything that is helpful to them for their highest and best outcome. Oh, that's right. I did pull for her then. I told her she didn't really, I didn't really get a response. I feel like yeah. Okay. So yeah, I did respond to her. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for the clarity. Okay. Spirit. Thank you. Till next time, Jean, take care. Thank you so much for your help.